is not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tyrone Lowe. This is my show, The Legends. I want to thank everybody all around the world that actually supports me with my show and show me love. And without you guys, there wouldn't be no legends. And the House of the Legends, I've known him, but I didn't know him. But we used to always talk on the phone, and he always wanted to say, "Well, Ty, man, when you get me on the show?" So I said, "Well, you know what, man? It's been almost like 4 years, so here he is." And in the House of the Legends, I give you Xavier S. Gray. What's going on, dude?
Thank you so much for having me here, Tyrone. Thank you. It's been forever, right?
Yeah, it's been a while, like when the pandemic actually came around,
Right.
it sort of like twist things around. And I was actually trying to get more people to come to the studio than doing the virtual thing. And some people I lost contact with, and some people just didn't make it. So you know how that goes. So apparently, Xavier, let's talk about you, man. In the beginning, how you actually got started, actually being interested in music.
Well, it's not a real interesting childhood, just normal childhood stuff. But I've always loved music and all types of music, not just one in particular. So
Right.
I love country, I love house music, I love R&B music, I love, pop music, rap music, hip hop, because there is a difference.
Right.
But I love an array of music, and growing up, I knew some people along the way that were already involved in music. And one of the first influences was Mr. Bobby Booker, who was a trumpeter in Harlem.
Okay.
You may know him as Allison Williams, the first lady of Def Jam, her dad.
Okay.
That's her father.
All right.
And so he was a neighbor of ours, and I happened upon to know Allison Williams. And so between her and another person growing up, Lee Truesdale, who was a house singer who sang with Colonel Abrams.
Right.
So between them and a couple of other people that were in theater and other avenues of art, I can say I was exposed to things, as a whole. So I've always been sort of kind of around it. I'm not one of those singers that say, "Oh, I started in church." No,
Right,
I didn't
right.
start in church.
Okay.
I didn't start in church.
That's okay.
So usually, well, not usually, it was the people that were around me that I
Right,
grew up
right,
around
right,
that
right.
really influenced
Yeah.
me. And, with my own interest in music, and of course, growing up during the hip hop, not the hip hop era, because there's a difference, the rap era.
Right.
And the humble beginnings, has shaped to what type of music I want to do today, and I'm doing today.
Okay. So out of all the categories of the subjects, what really made you really get more towards that channel? As far
House music.
or any type of music, what led you more interest in saying, well, I want to do this, but maybe take it to a different level in a sense?
Because the way I listen to music, and I listen for more than just the beat. I listen to just more than just the voice. I listen to technique. I listen to drive, rhythm, the vibe. There's so many things that I listen to in the elements of each song that I come across. I digest it differently. So
Right, right.
it's the way I digest it. So I don't know. I just always have been, I would like to say, a student of music. And when it's good, it's good.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what genre it is.
Okay.
But what really moves me the most is definitely house music.
Okay.
Things that, or something that makes you feel good.
Right, right.
I'm into feeling good, you know.
Right, right.
And so really, that's how I went into the direction of house music.
Okay. And so when I don't know how many tracks you've actually dropped. I think I only had like 2 of them. I think you did one like a few years ago.
I did.
I believe you did.
I did. I did.
And what was the name of that track?
You used to hold me.
Okay.
I-
So tell the viewers about that, because that's like taking it back to the beginning of when you actually was in a recording studio and you was doing some production. So tell the viewers about that.
Well, how it came about was during the pandemic. Well, before the pandemic, I was doing management,
Well, okay.
and I was managing Peggy Blue. You may know her from The Wiz. You may really know her from Star Search.
Okay.
And I also did some legal and some background work with Eleanor Mills, who's also from C-Bank. I've worked with Hinton Battle, who actually he just passed
Okay.
recently. I've worked with him for a while. I don't know. I just, it just came to me in waves how people were placed in my life.
Right.
And I don't know, it's just how it all materialized. And for some strange reason, I decided that instead of working for people, catering to their needs, I said, I could work better with myself.
Self-preservation, yeah.
Yeah, I could work better with myself.
Right.
I know what I want. I know what I want to sound like. I know the music that I want to do. And I don't have to ask myself 3 and 4 or 5 times,
Right.
Are you sure this is what you want to do?
I hear you.
And so taking that step forward and stepping out of my own way, getting rid of the fear and what people have told me over the years, because sometimes that can stop you.
Right.
You persevere. You move forward. I don't even call it taking a chance. You go for it. And I went for it. And I started learning how to produce and edit
Right.
tracks on my own. And how You Used to Hold Me came about was
Right.
the original song, let me just say this, is with Ralphie Rosario and Xavier Gold. Not Xavier Gray, Xavier Gold. I always like to give credit where credit is due.
Right. Right.
I decided, because Quantize Recordings did an updated version with
Okay.
Ralphie Rosario and Xavier Gold.
Okay.
And I said, no, it doesn't need to be with Xavier Gold. It needs to be with Xavier S. Gray.
Okay.
Because I had an interpretation of the song
Right,
from a
right.
male point of view.
Right. Okay. Okay.
And that's what I did. It caught the attention. I put it online and everything. I didn't think anything was going to happen. Put it online, and I got callbacks from producers. I got callbacks from people that were doing podcasts, radio. They were asking me, are you the original singer of the song? When and where can I buy this? So that's how it got started. So it's not available to buy, but it is available to listen to. And that was the way that I got started in the business. So you might as well say that I'm the Justin Bieber of house music.
So let's talk about your new track, Joy. Now,
That's the latest single, yes.
Yeah. I've listened to it and I love it.
Thank you.
And he's going to actually do a live performance here on it. So you guys stay tuned at the end of the show, because that's going to be a conclusion. How do you feel about house music yesterday and how it has transitioned to music today? Because there is a slight transition, especially when it comes to artists right now. So what do you feel?
I feel that there's room for everyone. I feel that as house music gets older and more seasoned, I believe that artists need to support each other. How it's changed from yesteryear to now, there's a lot of changes.
Vibically, I might say.
I think sometimes it's too much, it's microwavable now. House music is a little bit microwavable, meaning that it's instantaneous. And I think that the classic songs or songs that you remember are the ones that are not created just like that. Things that take time, that are thought about, that have certain intricacies and throughout the track and things like that. Things that you can hear where things were thought about. You can tell the difference between something that was that's a production and something that was thrown together.
Okay.
So I do believe that I hate to say back in the day, but yesterday's house music I love, but I do still love today how it's going, where it's going today.
You think it's touching people more? Because, I mean, somewhere along the line, it still has a lack of popularity, and everybody's still gathering it up in a sense, you know. So what do you feel is going to be in the future?
Well, I think, you know, honestly, I have a huge opinion about house music as a whole, so I'm just going to share it overall.
Yes, by all
One thing
means.
that I feel about in terms of house music, I think that our artists today need to start taking care of themselves so
Okay.
that we can still have the art that we had yesterday
Right.
and your creativity that you can bring to the table now.
Right, okay.
As far as the new house music that's coming out in terms of vibe and rhythm and the feeling of house music, I think it's still there. The popularity of it, why isn't it becoming popular? I think it's because of the lack of support.
The
within the
unification
community.
process, right? The
Excuse me.
unification process.
Yes, absolutely,
Do
absolutely.
you feel there's a lot of integration in that at that point of the unification process? Because from yesterday to today, it's like the support system is a little bit more different, where everybody's more selfish to themselves, where they don't want to actually support other people.
Don't I know it?
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So that process right now, it's like keeping it on a low and a dull as far as the behind the scenes type of situation where you have an artist with a hot record, and the only way that you can actually be accommodated and feel a part of is when you put something out. But they wasn't trying to acknowledge you before you know, as an upcoming artist.
Right.
So let's talk about Joy, because that's something that's upcoming, and tell the viewers about it.
The Joy. Okay, that was written back in 2021. And it came about with the wonderful DJ Dobrell, who's based in Ireland. And he definitely plays all around the world.
Right.
He's wonderful, just wonderful at what he does. And I remember when we met and how I got the track. I only had a week to do it. Only had a week.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I had a week to write it, record it, and send it back.
Okay.
And for some strange reason, I don't know, I couldn't come up with the lyrics at first. And then I thought about it. What is it that we need right now?
Need some joy.
You need some joy up in here.
I
During
hear you.
COVID,
All right. Yeah.
everyone's locked down.
Right.
You know, where's the happy? There's no happy. People aren't used to this huge change. Now we had to be with each other almost 24 hours a day. And it's like, how do you find joy in this pandemic? People are dying. You know, people are struggling financially still. There are so many uncertainties overall. And the song, and I know you hear this a lot, but it literally wrote itself in terms of, that's what I wanted to say. If I'm gonna say anything, it's how you start is how you finish. So I want to start off with telling people that, yes, the joy.
Right.
Joy, peace, love, and happiness. What else would you want out of life other than that?
I hear that. Well, that's all we have right now, if we could actually encounter that.
If you can tap into it and hold on to it.
So you made a statement just now, take care of yourself.
Yes.
So define that as far as what did you mean by that in that statement?
What I mean by that is overall, as a community, I don't want to say the Black community, the Caucasian community, any other community. Overall, as a human community, we need to start taking control of our health. Not only have some of us known people that have died during the pandemic,
Right.
but they've died before the pandemic, they've died after the pandemic.
Okay.
We need to start taking charge of our health as we're getting older. You should not wait until the doctor has to tell you what to do. As grown people,
Right.
you know what to do.
Okay.
If you are capable of putting certain narratives out there
Right.
of how you feel, then I say put that best foot forward and take charge. I am someone who, I'm a huge advocate
Okay.
for exercising. I'm a huge advocate for eating right. I'm not saying, eat grass all day and drink
Right.
water. What I'm saying is just taking charge of your life. Know what your numbers are. When was the last time you've been to the doctor? When was it, ask yourself,
Right. Right.
why am I scared to hear what I already know? You need to ask yourself questions.
Without any self-maintenance, man, you'll never know. That's a very touchy topic that you're talking about, people taking care of themselves because of the upcoming diseases that's still out there that we still don't even know about, but they know about. And taking care of yourself, mind, body, and soul, that's the most intensive key to that type of lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Do you agree?
I absolutely agree. I have to hold on to my Jesus a lot of times because, again, I don't know how much I can push that narrative. I'm almost 60 years old, and I was at a time when my health was not correct.
Okay.
High blood pressure, borderline diabetic, and all these other onset, sciatica, my knees ache, my back hurt,
Right.
my head is killing me.
Right.
And again, don't wait until something happens that not only that you can't take care of yourself, but you can't take care of your loved ones. And if you're not going to take care of yourself, take care of yourself for the people that you care for or that cares for you.
Okay. That's very good. So getting back to the music scene, are you going to be performing anywhere anytime soon, or do you have anything that's coming up that viewers should know about?
Yes, actually June 14th, hopefully this will air by the time the 14th comes. June 14th at 9 o'clock, Francesca's Bar and Grill on Staten Island.
Okay.
It's on Victory Boulevard. I'm not sure the exact address, but you guys are all welcome to come out and party with us. There are going to be some other artists there. They're going to be introducing their brand new singles as well.
Right.
And it's going to be under TP and Company. Okay. And I guess I'm part of the company.
So, you mentioned before about, getting with other, producers and things like that. So you guys out there, he's going to give you his contact information and hit him up, man, and throw some production his way because he's very talented, So, it's been a pleasure, and I mean a pleasure to have you on my show, man, to actually be informative to the viewers. And come again.
I will, definitely, definitely.
So he's getting ready to actually perform his new track, and give him a shout out, give him some feedback, and enjoy. And this has been another T-Lo Video production, and tune in again.
It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
Hey got some fun people in the house tonight.
This is our
For the love of house.
The dynamic soul sounds of
For the love
DJ
of
Tyrone Lowe. DJ Tyrone Lowe. DJ Tyrone Lowe.
That's nice, 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 nice,
DJ Tyrone Lowe. The dynamic soul sounds of DJ Tyrone Lowe.
Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining us. My name is Xavier S. Gray, and this is The Joy. Oh, yes, it is. We could all use a little joy, can't we? I know you can. I know you will. I feel the hope, the passion in my heart. The love I feel wants to know when we're gonna start. You see the lies, the lines, the lows and the pain. Love is a new feeling, joy, laughter, and change. The time is now for love to shine, grow, and show. Cause the love I have for you is greater than they know. A love so strong, they'll never understand. Something so pure, you don't leave it up to chance. No, no, yeah. Here we stand, tall, tried and true. Nothing can come between what's me and you. What we found could never ever go away. This type of love is truly here to stay. Reach inside your heart, dig inside your soul. It's not a lie, it's not the greatest story ever told. Never felt such joy, long overdue. I'm so glad that we met the love I found in you. Yeah. My joy. My joy, my joy, my joy, my joy, my joy, my joy. Yeah. My joy. My soul's on fire, and your love is holding me. I I know that you're trying, it's so hard to believe. Won't take for granted, the world could be so cold. Let's keep this good feeling, cause my mind, it tells me so. You're the one for me, the other. Give your heart a chance, for someone you need to try. It's this love I feel, feels good to me. This type of joy that will always set me free. You're the one for me, no one can take your love. I know that I'm blessed, heaven sent from up above. It's this love I feel, come enjoy this ride. I will always feel this beat, with you by my side. You're the one. Only you, your touch, tender loving care. I'm feeling the vibe, it's this heart that we share. We are stronger together, better than apart. This is how it's been, right there from the start. You're the one for me, no one I can't deny. Give your heart a chance, for someone you need to try. It's this love I feel, good will always be. This type of joy that will always set me free. You're the one for me, no one can take your love. I know that I'm blessed, heaven sent from up above. It's this love I feel, come enjoy this ride. I will always feel this way, with you by my side. You're the one.
It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
Turn around. You ain't really down. Playing the games you do. Someday, everything will be alright. I know that different people make the world go round.
And it's all because of you, my dreams are coming true.
The sun that erases my rainy day.
Right now, I don't care who's watching.
For whatever the reason there might be.
With your love by my side, the world will be mine. You're the one for me.
Yeah! Nobody, 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 nobody.
It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
We got some fun people in the house tonight.
This is our house. It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.